Yo, what up, people? It's your boy, the Laugh King, coming at you with a quick video, and I'm finally gonna put out my NBA 2K26 sliders. They're not sim or arcade; it's just sliders to kind of open up the game. So there's a lot of better, a lot of better. So there's a lot more, free flowing movement in the game. So I recorded this on my Xbox. I'm just doing something different. Um, but yeah, this is what I have on Xbox and this is what I have on my PC. So now I'm going into settings. I got the game speed on default. I had it on lower, like 46, 47, but after the last one of the last few patches, they actually slowed down the gameplay, so the gameplay didn't play as fast on 50. So I think game speed at 50 is fine right now. So we're gonna scroll down. This is all these things here are basically subjective. I do play with motion blur on 90 now. I used to have it on 70, but I feel like motion blur kind of enhances the movement on the court. Maybe it's a placebo effect, but I've tried it on low and I've tried it on high, and I feel like the game is poorly optimized. So I think the more motion blur you have, the better the game kind of performs. So you can try it out yourself, but I don't know. I can't play on anything lower than 70, I would say. So yeah, now I'm gonna go into the sliders. These are rookie base, so everything that you see is most likely a default. Um, but if you feel like you're hitting too many shots, I would just turn down these shooting sliders. You see how they have like little blocks here? I would just turn them down maybe halfway, because you're gonna make shots with these sliders. It's very easy to score, but with the stamina and the fatigue in effect, like you're really gonna have to make substitutions. So I play 6 minutes and I've had final scores that are in the 70s and 80s. So it's not as bad, but you're gonna hit your shots. So, but it's gonna be a lot of hard contests. You're gonna have to hard contest a lot of the shots. So we're gonna scroll down. What did I change? Pass accuracy. I have it on 20, mainly to create a little bit of momentum. Sometimes if you have the pass accuracy all the way up, the ball just warps into the hands and doesn't create any type of momentum. So that's why I have that low. The better, I guess the rating of your player for hands or whatever, the ball really doesn't, he's able to stop more on the dime and do more. So the lower the rating that you have, the more you're going to try to fumble the ball. So it's an interesting take. But you can put that between 20 and 30. I had it on 30 initially, so yeah. Ball security I have on 70, mainly for better ball handling abilities. Yeah. And these right here, the defense, the reason why I have these low is just to open up the gameplay a lot more. So if you feel like, the game is kind of too easy, I would just try turning up the body up sensitivity and, kind of tinkering with it. But I just feel like the game, the more you have a lot of these gather and take off and driving contact, I feel like you have more control over your player, like in the half court. There's not a lot of suction. Steal success, you can actually turn it up. You'll see why. So stamina, I dropped it to 30 just for more, stamina. Like you can't really spam a lot of dribble moves and stuff like that. Like you really have to do what you're supposed to do, like on the action, or you have to pass the ball. So I kind of made it easy to score, but I want higher penalties on stamina and fatigue. Um, so I got hands on 50 here. Okay. So stealing and blocking, this is just giving the defense a boost, um, because I have other things turned down. Tendencies I don't really touch, although you might want to touch some of the AIs. The only one thing I really turned up was play passing lanes. Fouls I have turned all the way down. These are the defaults on rookie. and I kind of matched it for the CPU. So if you want more files, you can just turn these up. I don't really think they have much an effect on like suction, but it's just more calls being made. And for the movement, when I had the gameplay on a lower speed, I basically turned these up, and then when I put it back on 50, I just left it, and the game actually felt pretty good. So that's why these numbers are the way they are. You don't really have to touch the minimum. Maybe I'll touch it later, but I think the player moves around a lot better with these settings at 77. So we're gonna go to the AI now. Basically, shot timing, I would keep it above 70. That's, I think, pretty sure that's the default. But the AI is very aggressive regardless on these sliders. They don't really miss a lot, so you have to really play your position. It's pretty challenging too, so it's easy to score, but like, yeah, for you to play defense, it's very challenging. But the thing is, you still can maintain your position. So are you going to hard commit, or are you going to stay on your man? So that's kind of how I have the sliders done. So pass accuracy again on 20. Shot contact success, I turned that down because, you know, the AI is going to get nothing but crazy and ones. Ball security at 70. Same thing here. Defense, I turned all these down just so that the game is loose. So pick your poison when you're playing. Yeah, stamina down. Strength, you can probably turn that up a little bit, but most of these are the default still. The AI's hands are up, so you want to have the ability to you want the AI to have the ability to play some kind of defense with these sliders. So some of these random non-body up sliders you can just turn up just so that they can get deflections and stuff like that. Stealing and blocking, and you can turn those up if you want. Tendencies I haven't really touched, although you can probably turn up play passing lanes. The AI is really cheese with that. So if you feel that the game's too easy for you to score and you want the AI to challenge you more on defense, just turn that up. I don't think the other sliders really do anything. Same thing, fouls low. If you want, you can turn these sliders up. And movement, exact same. Coach settings, basically these are all, you know, subjective. I'm just showing you all my settings that I play on. Yeah, shot timing, shooting and dribbling, all this stuff is subjective. So, but if you want, you can mess with the pass target direction, the pass profile. Sometimes it's good to like kind of tinker with that, depending on what you're trying to do with the ball. But yeah, default should be fine. And box out assist strength, just turn that down. Like, I don't even know why they even have assist for that. It's better to just have the player control the position, get where they need to get, and get in front of their man. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I haven't figured out what I'm gonna call it. I might just keep it TLK main, but I'll put the name of the file that I put online on the screen just so you guys can download it. The video is basically just me explaining why I did what I did. So I've been having a lot of fun. Most of the gameplay that I've posted have been with this slider. So if you've enjoyed watching, you know, some of the gameplay that I've been posting and you want to give it a go ahead. I played the game in my NBA with these settings on the high cam, and I was having fun. So I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. Alright? I'm out. Peace.